Hi everyone, this is Sarfraz from Aristotle Prep and we are looking at question 108 from the OG 13 critical reasoning chapter. To make the argument easier to understand, I have graphically illustrated at the bottom of the screen what the argument says. So we will read what the argument says. Kale has more nutritional value than spinach, which is what I have shown over here. But since collard greens have more nutritional value than lettuce, which is what I've shown over here, it follows that kale has more nutritional value than lettuce. So now the point is, from what is being told to us, there is no connection between K and L. Between kale and lettuce, there is no connection. We are given two separate pieces of information and the conclusion is combining the two. So then the assumption has to be something that brings about that link. And the question stem says, any of the following if introduced into the argument as an additional premise, which is same thing as an assumption, makes the argument above logically correct except. So four of these options will make the argument logically correct, which it is not right now. One will not do so and that one will be the answer. So in this case, let's change things around and start with option E. Right, I'm looking at the last option first, which says kale and collard greens have the same nutritional value. So if kale and collard greens have the same nutritional value and collard green is above lettuce, which means kale also has to be above lettuce. So then that definitely helps us conclude that kale has more nutritional value than lettuce. So then that can't be the answer to the question. If I go to D, spinach and collard greens have the same nutritional value. And collard greens has more nutritional value than lettuce, which means spinach has more nutritional value than lettuce, and kale has more nutritional value than spinach, which means kale has more nutritional value than lettuce. So using D also we can conclude that kale is above lettuce. So can't be the answer again. C says spinach has more nutritional value than collard greens. So again, spinach is above lettuce, kale is above spinach, so kale has to be above lettuce. B says spinach has more nutritional value than lettuce. So spinach is above lettuce, kale is above spinach, so kale has to be above lettuce. So then A definitely is your answer. And what does A say? Collard greens have more nutritional value than kale. Now you see there are two possibilities. Kale can be in between collard greens and lettuce, or kale can be below lettuce. It can also be at the same level as lettuce. So from A, we cannot conclude that kale will be above lettuce. So A is the answer to the question. It is the exception we are looking for. Well, if you ask me, I think it's a very easy question. I have no idea why it is at the end of the question set. On a difficulty scale of 1 to 5, I would give this one a 2 maybe. Have a nice day.